And welcome back in. This segment of our show brought to you by Southeast Termite and Pest Control. You know, the great thing about fall is the temperatures are cooling and feels so nice out there. Well, bugs come into your house in the fall too, and I don't like that. That kind of ruins it. So I call Southeast Termite and Pest Control, and they get rid of the bugs. In fact, I haven't had them out to the house in about 6-7 months. I saw a spider the other day. I'm going to have Southeast Termite and Pest Control come out and get rid of that spider and all other insects that might be wanting into my home. Give them a call, family-owned business. I love them. Southeast Termite Pest Control. All right, back with Jacob, Sterling, Will, David. We've got a quick segment here. I have 1,000 questions off Twitter. I'm going to try and pick some of the best. We'll also hit some of these up in overtime that we'll put online on SportsSource.tv later today. Question number 1. Is Butch Jones' time at Tennessee coming to an end?
No. No. I mean, no. No.
Everyone but Sterling. What are your thoughts?
No.
No, I don't think so. I don't think at this time you make a decision like that. That's just
Why
going
would you
too
want
forward.
it to happen?
You
at that
don't
point?
want it.
Trust
You
me.
want
You
anything
enjoy the
possible.
misery because you're going to get more of the same if you make that change.
Yes.
Exactly.
I mean, why would you want to start from scratch again? That's crazy.
I've already done it once, and trust me, you don't want to do it again. We made a bad hire with Dooley, but come on, guys.
Well, I mean, yeah, the thing with Jones is he's improving the roster. So at some point, I've said it before, at some point, if you get enough players out there, you're going to win 9-10 games a year, maybe more, if you just have more guys. So Philip Fulmer was never viewed as Steve Spurrier in terms of a coaching mastermind, but he won a heck of a lot of games at UT. He won a national championship.
Yeah.
You can win 2 different ways. And plus, maybe he'll improve, but right now, today, game management is a real issue. Are comparisons to Derek Dooley now fair? We said a couple of weeks ago they weren't. Are they now fair?
No.
No.
What about, okay, in terms of overall progress of the program, no question. What about game management?
No. I'm saying no again, man. Look, everybody's emotional right now. I wanted to win that Florida game. I've heard just as much as the players are. I've got ex-players that have done some erratic things last night because of the loss of the game. But be clear, Dooley and Butch, they're 2 different people in 2 different situations.
Question I have, wasn't that rule put into place about rolling off time because of a bowl game in North Carolina?
My freshman year.
So Dooley called that, and we almost lost this game because of that.
Dooley still cost
Yeah, he still cost us that game. So, you know, I think there are some judgments there, but I think overall not close.
Well, and here's the other thing. Derek Dooley's first team was his best team in terms of staying close to teams. The LSU game, the North Carolina. His teams got progressively worse in terms of the blowout losses. This team's going in the opposite direction. Hurts like the devil, but you didn't lose by 20-something to Oklahoma this year. You're getting close, even on the road at Florida. All right. Dormady over Dobbs. Dobbs can't throw. Is it time to sit him and go with Dormady?
Second Street quarterback is always the most popular guy on campus when you're not winning. That's it. I mean, that's the case in point.
Taking away Dobbs takes away half your run game. Why would you take away half your run game?
136
that doesn't make
yards.
any sense.
And half your receiving game yesterday. All right. Now, this one I like. I think this is an interesting question. Can you compare Butch Jones to Ron Zook? Good guy, great recruiter, not a great game day coach. I think the jury's out on that one. I still believe in Butch Jones, but to me, the Zook is a lot closer than the Dooley comparison.
Well, I was a freshman at UT when Coach Zook was a defensive back coach, and I'm here to tell you, no, again.
You're just mad that he was receiving those faxes down there. Right. All right, is the Zook comparison...
That's a more closer comparison than a Derek Dooley comparison. Because Zook brought a lot of talent. Derek Dooley at this point has brought a lot of, Butch Jones, excuse me, has brought a lot of talent. So that is a more fair comparison. I think, you know, Butch Jones still has the opportunity to change that, but at this point in his tenure, he's brought a lot of talent, but hasn't gotten those wins that you need a coach to get.
Can you give me something to believe in? Talk me off the ledge. Those are from a couple of different people. I'll turn that one to Sterling.
Yes, I got you. Let me tell you something. Our program is in a much better position than it was when Coach Jones took this job. You got to remember, we had 3 coaches turn down this job. Coach Jones taking the bull by the horns and has turned this thing into a competitive atmosphere. Now, look, it hurts to lose. Trust me, Coach Jones doesn't want to lose either. Those players don't want to lose. They're playing, they're training to be champions, and it's going to happen under Coach Jones sooner than you guys are thinking right now.
There are a lot of people who don't want to hear that today.
That's okay.
I mean, that's just a fact.
Yeah, they don't. That's cool. I don't want to hear what they got to say either. I got the mic.
Can anybody else give a reason to believe? I just go with recruiting again. I go back to recruiting.
Yeah, I mean, it comes down to the players. That's ultimately who will go out and win the games. I mean, look at Clemson. Look at Dabo Swinney. Got recruits a lot of good players, wins a lot of games. Now they can't get over the top for coaching reasons, but you know, they win a lot. I think it can be done here, and I think if this coaching staff will introspectively look how they're doing things and work to get better, they can overcome some of their issues too.
Yeah, correct some of these mistakes. I doubt they'll use the same two-point conversion chart again.
I think if you look at Oklahoma to Florida, the coaching staff has made changes and made progress from the way they game management and the way they play call. I mean, if you look at Oklahoma, we went super conservative as soon as we got up 17, and we never transitioned out of that. We've kept the team in low gear. This time we came out throwing trick plays and doing crazy stuff up until the fourth quarter, where again we reverted back to that low gear offense. And I think that's something that we have changed.
Very good. My only I agree that is sort of a low gear offense. I'll give them partially a pass though, because if you can't throw the ball, your hand is sort of forced in some ways.
I haven't tried that hard. We haven't forced
Dobbs,
to throw.
When Dobbs has time, I see him standing back there and looking and looking and looking, and then he runs a lot.
Yeah, we got a big completion on 4th and 2.
You were there last year. We'll lean on you there. All right. When we come back, quick slants from our guys. I think some of these are going to be good. Plus, we'll take a look at two-point conversion charts. Come on back on the Sports Source.
From East Tennessee to Kentucky, no job is too small for Benedict Construction. Electrical work, heating and air installation, even carports and garages. With a reputation for excellence, rely on the custom work of Benedict